Hey everyone, it's Sarah, and today I have 10 what I think are underrated gems in my collection to share with you. So for something to be an underrated gem, I feel like it needs to be something that is affordable enough that if you saw it in this video and you're like, oh my gosh, that sounds amazing, I want to buy it, like it's affordable enough that most people could buy them. They're fragrances that I just think are really, really good, especially for the price. Yeah, so this little combination here is what inspired me to do this video. I think I did a video like this not too terribly long ago, but after I wore this is such an inexpensive little combo that I was like, I want to do an updated one because I've got quite a few fragrances in my collection that I just think fit this description. So I'll go ahead and start with this one. This is Al Rahab Dalal. You can get the spray perfume for under $10. You can usually find the oil for maybe around $6. I used to get on this website, I can't even remember what it was called. I can't even remember. If I can find it, I will link it. I ordered like a ton of Al Rahab oils off that website for like $3. Like I think they were $2.95. I think I got this Dalal spray perfume for like less than $5. So for me, I got this whole set for less than $10. But I feel like somebody told me the last time they tried to order off that website that shipping was just ridiculous, that shipping was gonna cost more than their entire order did. So yeah, I haven't really been talking about that website anymore. I'll find it and I'll see. But usually you can find these on Triple Traders as well, which I'll find them wherever I can find them the cheapest and link them for you. But yeah, you should be able to get this little set for less than $15, $12 about. This is an amazing little underrated scent. This is like it's kind of like a slightly powdery, I get a nuttiness, like a nutty caramel. Kind of like a slightly powdery, warm, sweet, nutty caramel. That's what I get. I love it. I love it so much. I've had both of these. I got them at the same time, so I've had them for probably 3, maybe 4 years now. And this combination is nuclear. When I layer the two, and when I first got both of them, neither of them lasted very long on me at all. So these have really like macerated and deepened up beautifully, and I love them. And yeah, I just think it's and this one isn't super underrated. Dalal has been hyped up a ton. I think it's a lot of people's like favorite Al Rahab scent. So it's not that it's underrated, but it's just, I guess that I just think it's such a good, like affordable, really affordable scent. Yeah, maybe I'll make this like an affordable, underrated gem video. So anyways, that is the first one. That is Al Rahab Dalal. Okay, next is this little thing that I found on the makeup store website. This is a fragrance from Giardino dei Sensi, and this is called Vaniglia Essenziale Profumo. This is really beautiful. This is like similar to maybe Hypnotic Poison, but I would say again, this one smells more like Police Forbidden than Hypnotic Poison. And I say that because Hypnotic Poison really does have a very distinct jasmine note in it, as well as a very distinct caraway note in it. And you don't get any of that with this or with like Police Forbidden. You really just get this kind of a slightly floral leaning, powdery, almond caramel kind of scent. So yeah, this is really, it's another one that I think is really close to Police Forbidden, and it's like $5 on the website. So I haven't worn this since I first got it, which was, gosh, probably more than a year ago. So when I did wear it, it performed pretty good. I think I got 4, maybe 5 hours out of this, which for a $5 perfume is pretty amazing. And yeah, I'm gonna have to layer this with my Police Forbidden and see, because my Police Forbidden hasn't been smelling great on me. So yeah, I'll layer this and see if this helps it. But anyways, that is from Giardino dei Sensi, and this is called Vaniglia Essenziale Profumo. Okay, next, this is a scent that my sweet friend Jacqueline sent to me, and I love this way more than I thought I was gonna love this. This is a fragrance from Cafe, or I guess called Cafe, and it just says Cafe Paris. I'll link it, I'll find it somewhere and I'll link it for you, but this smells like opium, and it does, but it's super wearable. Yeah, it's really light and wearable. Yeah, it smells like opium, but without being so heavy and so complex and such a powerhouse. I have a mini of a vintage, like a mini vintage opium, which I love. It's the EDT formulation, but holy cow, you better be prepared when you put that on, because it is absolutely like catastrophically nuclear. And this is a fragrance that is light and you still get all the feels of opium, but without it being so heavy. So yeah, I love this one, and I think it's really, really affordable. Again, it was sent to me, so I'm not completely sure, but I do think this one's very affordable. And if you love those kind of warm, spicy, vintagey smelling fragrances, I think you would love this. Even if you don't love those, but you do just in general love like a warm fragrance, I still think you might enjoy this one. It's really great. I think this would be a really good one for somebody who hasn't had a lot of experience with vintages. I think this would be a great way to dip your toes in. So anyways, yeah, that is, I think that's just called Cafe from Cafe Paris. This next one, I found this fragrance at Ross for, I think, $6.99. Actually, when I found it, I already knew that I loved it because I had picked up a sample of this from Fragrance Net already, and I knew that I liked this fragrance. But if I had just come across this and I saw this bottle, I think I would have thought twice about it. This is, wow, it's one of the worst bottles in my collection. This is from Michael Bublé, and this is called By Invitation. I love this fragrance. I think this is rose. It's like a syrupy sweet, kind of, I don't even want to say jammy. It's more like a candied rose. Like candied roses and vanilla. It's very dense smelling, very sweet and syrupy and candied smelling. It's really, really beautiful. This is one that even after I got it, I was like, ooh, I don't know if I'm gonna like that, because I don't know if it's gonna go weird on me, if it's gonna get too saccharine sweet. It didn't. It wore beautifully. It's just such a gorgeous scent, and I cannot believe I found this at Ross for $6.99. I think you can find it on Fragrance Net for really, really inexpensive as well. So yeah, I think this is a super underrated little gem. I don't hear people talk about this one very often, and it's one that I really, really enjoy. So anyways, that is By Invitation from Michael Bublé. This next one, this is another one. I found this on Fragrance Net for I think about $7. This is actually an oil, but this is La Vanilla. And this is the La Vanilla Forever fragrance oil, and this one is in vanilla grapefruit. Yeah, I've actually got the spray perfume of vanilla grapefruit. The oil is way better. The oil is incredible. There's something really, it's really, really sweet. The oil is super, super sweet. There's something so buttery, and it's like a buttery, sugary grapefruit vanilla scent. The vanilla in the oil is like a custardy vanilla. It's like a rich, thick, creamy vanilla. It's gorgeous. The spray perfume is really beautiful too, don't get me wrong, but this oil is where it's at. And it was like $7 on Fragrance Net. If I can find it, I will link it, but this is such an incredible underrated gem. I pulled this out. Did I even put, yeah, I think I put this in the last What I Wore Last Week video that I did, because I pulled this out and wore it. And when I did, Charlotte was like, what do you have on? That smells so good. And it was this oil. because this oil is fantastic. If you can ever run across the La Vanilla oils, these are even better than the spray perfumes, in my opinion. I just think they're fantastic. So anyways, that is La Vanilla Forever Fragrance Oil in Vanilla Grapefruit. I've had this before. I've also had the Vanilla Coconut before, as well as the just original vanilla. I found those at TJ Maxx like probably 15 years ago or something, and I worked through those and then eventually just bought the spray perfumes, but the oils are way better. Okay, this next one, to me, this next one's an underrated gem because you just never really hear about this one. This is a Donna Karan Cashmere Mist fragrance, but this is Cashmere Mist Essence. This is actually really similar to Estee Lauder Sensuous, which is why I love this one so much. It's, but this is stronger. Like, it's even stronger than Sensuous. It's a little more powdery than Sensuous and maybe slightly sweeter, but it's very, very similar. And in my opinion, this is the best formulation of Donna Karan Cashmere Mist. I like the original Cashmere Mist. My mom hated that perfume. Like back in the day when it first came out, she couldn't stand it. And I really didn't love it either back then, but I guess the older I've gotten, the more I like appreciate it and I kind of love it. I just think it's so good now. But this one, the Cashmere Mist Essence is so good. If you want something that smells like Estee Lauder Sensuous but is just a little bit like slightly different, this is it, and it's so good. This is such an underrated perfume. I never hear anybody talk about it. I don't know how easy this is to get. I haven't looked for a full bottle in a really long time because I still have a ton of my travel spray left, but this is another one I found at TJ Maxx for I think $5. I came across another one not long after that trip, and I wish I would have just picked it up because I don't wear this. I don't wear it enough that I feel like that I can like justify buying a whole bottle of it, but I could have absolutely justified having a backup travel spray of it. I love this scent though. I think it is fantastic. So anyways, that is Donna Karan Cashmere Mist Essence. Okay, this next one, this is definitely affordable, but it's like on the expensive side of affordable. I can't remember how much Be Layered charges for perfume anymore. I feel like it's around $50 or $60, but I feel like you can also catch really good sales and get these for really reasonable. This one right here though is bomb. I love all of Be Layered scents. I think that it's a great clone house. I feel like the quality of their perfumes is just really, really nice. This one is fantastic though. This is Caramel Overdose. And this is a dupe of Killian Love Don't Be Shy. And it took me, I didn't even start to appreciate this perfume. I didn't even start to slightly start to like it until this past fall, which is right around when my skin chemistry changed. And when my skin chemistry changed, this started smelling really, really good on me. And now I love it. I think I prefer Parfums de Marly, Oriana over any of them as far as the Love Don't Be Shy smell-alikes. That one I think is my favorite. This is probably my second favorite though. This smells identical to Love Don't Be Shy. I've had this for years. They sent this to me. Gosh, they sent this to me probably 4 years ago now, maybe, like a really long time ago. You can see how much it's deepened up, like how much it's aged. It's aged beautifully. It smells fantastic. And I love this scent. It's such a beautiful marshmallow, like sweet marshmallowy orange blossom scent. And it is so good. And if you want like a really, really good version of it, this is a really good version. Super affordable, so long lasting, like nuclear performance. Just such a good one. I don't ever hear anybody talk about this one. I think probably people did talk about it after it first released, but I think the hype around this has probably died down quite a bit, and I think it's, at this point, really, really underrated. Such a good one. So anyways, that is Be Layered Caramel Overdose. The next three are, they're small perfumes, but this next one, this is an oil from Al Haramain. This was sent over from a beautiful subscriber named Sandy, and I absolutely love this oil. This is similar to Carolina Herrera Good Girl, which normally I absolutely detest. I cannot stand that perfume. I can't stand anything that smells like it. It's just a no-go for me. However, this oil smells, I would say it smells similar to Carolina Herrera Good Girl. And it was probably trying to smell just like Good Girl. But whatever they did with this, they did it right, because this has the most beautiful creaminess to it. And that creaminess absolutely saves the whole scent. This is what I wanted Carolina Herrera Good Girl to smell like. Good Girl to me smells like a hot mess. It's missing something, and that's what it's missing. It's missing the creaminess. If there would have been a note in it that, and I know that it's, so many people love that fragrance, and if it works for you, that's amazing. I'm so, so glad. It doesn't work for me though, and I just do not love how it smells. But this oil smells like it, but smells like how Good Girl should have smelled. This has got a gorgeous creaminess to it, fixes the whole thing. I absolutely love this. I think you can usually find this oil for like less than $15. It's big too. This is 12 ml of oil, so this will last you a lifetime. It's a really nice packaging. It's got this gorgeous glass stick on it. I just got it on my nose, so that's all I'm going to be able to smell. Thankfully, I've only got 2 fragrances left and I'm done filming. But anyways, yeah, such a good one. I'll try to find you a link for it because it's fantastic. If you're like me and hate Good Girl, but would maybe like it if it was way smoother, wasn't so sharp smelling, and had like a really beautiful creaminess or creamy vanilla in it, this is it. So anyways, that is Al Haramain, and that is called Musk Orchid. Okay, next, I don't know that I've ever talked about this perfume on my channel. I've had this little thing. This is what is this? Yeah, this is a 1/2 ounce bottle. I've had this for years, and I don't know why I've never talked about this. This is an almond scent, and this is from Caswell Massey, and this is called Century Almonds. This is gorgeous. I don't even remember where I got this. It's been so long ago. And it's one that gets completely lost in my collection. I forget that I even have it. But this is the most beautiful, just very straightforward, sweet, powdery almond scent. It's very light, very delicate, really beautiful. That's probably why I never talk about it and really never wear it, is because it doesn't perform well at all. This is one of those that, like, I don't know, you could put on a lotion, maybe get out of the shower, spray this on, get ready, and then by the time you're done getting ready, you could spray a different perfume on because this will have already worn off. It's really, it's very fleeting, but I do love how this smells, and I never hear anybody talk about this. I do think it's super underrated. If you love an almond scent, this one is very underrated. It's really, really beautiful. Yeah, just a really beautiful almond scent. So anyways, that is Century Almond from Caswell Massey. I need to do an almond perfume video soon because I've got some amazing almond scents. Okay, and then last but not least, this is a vanilla fragrance that I think is super underrated. This is a fragrance from Yves Rocher, and this is called Queer de Nuit. Oh my gosh, I love this. This is like a, kind of like a burnt sugar. A really, really incredibly sweet, like burnt sugar vanilla. It's a dark and almost like crispy smelling, almost like you could smell like crisp burnt brown sugar. I love this. This thing is an absolute beast. This was also sent over to me And I've been saying that I'm gonna pick up a full bottle of this for ages, but it's so strong. You only need a few sprays of it, and yeah, I've had this for such a long time now. It reminds me a lot of one of the Riddle oils. I can't remember exactly which one, but one of the Riddle oils smells exactly like this perfume. And it is, oh, it's so good. If you like a vanilla, but you like more of like a perfumey vanilla and less of a gourmand vanilla, I think you would really like this. Oh, it's so beautiful. So yeah, that's another one I never hear anybody talk about. It's super underrated, very affordable, and it's a vanilla. It's so good. So anyways, that one is called Cuir de Nuit from Yves Rocher. And that is gonna be it, guys. Those are a bunch of fragrances that I have in my collection that I think are pretty underrated, especially a lot of them for the price. I think they're super underrated. I do hope that you all enjoyed this. If you did, don't forget to give it a big thumbs up. Don't forget to subscribe before you leave, and I will see you in my next one. Bye.